Every year, fantasy players are full of excitement and optimism about rookie players. We can't blame you. It's normal to see a fresh set of faces with new skills and want to draft those players. On this video, we're going to talk about 3 second-year players who disappointed last year that we believe you should draft in fantasy football in 2021. I'm Alan Seslowsky, and thanks for tuning back into Roster Watch. First player is Bryan Edwards, the wide receiver on the Las Vegas Raiders. Currently, ADP is at 166 in round 13. Ankle injuries and foot injuries sidelined Edwards for 4 games during the middle of the season last year. And even when on the field, Edwards was not making an impact for fantasy football. In the last week of the season, Edwards did catch both of his targets for 51 yards and a touchdown. That was enough for Edwards truthers to get excited about him as a sophomore sleeper in 2021. Bryan Edwards was a second-round talent that fell to the 3rd round of the real NFL draft last year because of an injury. His draft cost is low enough in the double-digit rounds that he's certainly worth a gamble. He profiles as an alpha wide receiver with little competition for targets in the parts of the field that he works in. Of course, Darren Waller will continue to get most of the targets, but Edwards does not operate in the same part of the field as Waller does. Bryan Edwards is going to be a buzzy player, but it's for good reason. His raw talent and opportunity, along with his ADP, make him a player that RosterWatch Nation should proactively target. The second player we're going to talk about is Jalen Reagor, the wide receiver on the Philadelphia Eagles. ADP is 132. That's round 11. Eagles fans can't help but compare second-year wide receiver Jalen Reagor to last year's rookie standout Justin Jefferson of the Vikings. The Eagles selected Reagor with the 21st overall pick when Justin Jefferson was still on the board. Ouch. Justin Jefferson was selected by the Vikings with the very next pick. The results are obviously very different. Justin Jefferson is a locked-in second-round pick for fantasy this year, and Reagor is now a late-round dart throw. The Eagles did usurp Reagor by drafting DeVante Smith with the 10th overall pick in the 2021 draft. The draft market is now viewing Reagor as more of an afterthought. Having another elite pass-catching option on the field may help Jalen Reagor. He will undoubtedly draw the non-primary corner coverage. Reagor will also operate with his specific set of skills that include the ability to work in all areas of the field. With a new head coach and a new quarterback, this is presumably good for Reagor. When you're looking for a high upside wide receiver late in your draft, Reagor is a player that you should consider. The third player we're talking about today that disappointed as a rookie is Clyde EdwardsHelaire, the running back on the Kansas City Chiefs. ADP is 25th overall. That's the 2-3 turn in most 12-team drafts. CEH qualifies as a second-year player who disappointed. Clyde is obviously not a late-round dart throw like the other players. He's going to cost you a second-round pick. When most of our seasonal leagues draft at the end of August or beginning of September, it is not unreasonable to think that Clyde EdwardsHelaire will be a top 15 overall player. Not much has changed from last year when Clyde EdwardsHelaire was going as a top 7 overall pick. He's still the leading running back on one of the best offenses in the league. EdwardsHelaire will have the same quarterback, same coach, same opportunity. The market likely overvalued Clyde EdwardsHelaire last year. He is now being undervalued. The opportunity to strike is there. CEH is a great bet in the second round. He still has the same upside and relatively high floor we believe last year, and he comes fairly priced in 2021. He should be a target for RosterWatch Nation. Okay, everybody, that's it for today. Remember to like and subscribe to get notifications when we put up new videos, and leave us a comment in the video. Tell us which second-year players you're targeting in your drafts. Until next time, goodbye.